Hi guys. I know I said I was going to post a second video about my gastric sleeve and what's going on with that, but the video that I shot was really short, so I think I'm going to kind of combine my next couple of appointments. I have a support group scheduled and I have another nutrition appointment scheduled, so I might combine those three into one video. So if you're here for that, unfortunately that video is not today. Today is going to be more about my bipolar. So anybody who doesn't know me, hi, hey, my name is Vanessa. I'm 28 years old. I have 2 kids and I have fibromyalgia and bipolar. So today I kind of wanted to just talk about what bipolar means to me, because I know it's different. It varies person to person, whether you're, mixed episodes, rapid cycling, whatever that means for you. My psychiatrist has told me that I have mixed episodes, which I don't really agree with. I think that I have rapid cycling because my mania will kind of start just like that, and that's it for the rest of the day or 2 days out, or however long it lasts that time. So we're still figuring out medications. I was diagnosed a little over a year ago, a year and a half. So we're still figuring out dosages on medications. I still go to therapy. I go once a month. I started off going every week to 2 weeks, and then kind of went from there to going every month. Same thing with my psychiatrist. I double up and see them in the same day. So I did write down some stuff in my handy dandy notebook that I wanted to talk about today specifically, and these are a few things that I've heard also from other people that have bipolar, but are very true to me and my experience. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is feeling like your moods that day are not okay. So first of all, having bipolar, I feel like I'm not normal anyway. But then there's days where my depression kicks in and I feel like the way that I'm feeling is not okay. I'm thinking to myself, like, I have a fairly happy life. I have 2 happy, healthy kids. I have my fiance. It's not like I don't have anybody to confide in, but when I get into that mindset, it's like you feel guilty about the way that you feel. And part of what I'm dealing with in therapy is just learning to take that mood as it is. It's okay to feel how you're feeling, acknowledge it, and then let it pass. Now that's easier said than done for me. I'm very stubborn, but also it's just you feel guilty. A huge part of bipolar for me is guilt about the way that I feel, about how it affects my parenting, and how it affects my relationship. So getting more into that guilt side of things, it makes me feel, or I don't know if anybody identifies with this, but it makes me feel like I'm not the best mom that I could be. Now, I know that my kids are happy. They're very happy kids, especially my 6, almost 7-year-old. Always, "Mommy, I love you so much. You're the best mom ever," which everybody hears from their kids, I hope, at one point. And I think it's a little tougher on my son. Now, obviously, he tells me all the time how much he loves me and that I'm the best mom too. But I think he's starting, now that he's 11, to kind of pick up on my moods. And I feel the need to hide it from them. So I'm trying to open up more about that with my kids in a way that they understand, in a way that's age appropriate to them. So usually when I'm having bad days, depression days, that I can't get out of bed, I'll say, well, let's hang out in mommy's room and watch TV, or just come lay down and snuggle and let's read a book. And I try now not to hide it from them. I'll just say, "Mommy doesn't feel good today," and my 6-year-old is just like, "Yeah, whatever," and my son kind of picks up on that. So I forgot what my point was, but getting back to that, it just makes you feel guilty. It makes you feel like you're not a good parent. It makes you feel like you're not healthy enough mentally for your significant other, and that's something that I'm working on in therapy. Another thing I wanted to talk about was bipolar's more than just 2 moods. I feel like people are saying, or feel that either you're depressed or you're manic, when you have bipolar, and that's not true, at least for me. I will have days where I'm just angry for no reason and I don't know why, and I lash out at people, and I really try not to, and that's something that I'm working on trying to control, but baby steps. It's one day at a time for me. The next thing for me is paranoia. I have really bad paranoia, and I don't know exactly where that comes from, but I will get paranoid just about little things, like, oh, what I said was really stupid. But where somebody feels like that and they get a little bit anxious about it, I'm off the charts about it, and I'm thinking about it all the time. I just got my driver's license. Yes, at 28. I just got my driver's license. And I know that new drivers are just nervous in general, but me, I'll get out of the car and walk into wherever I'm going or home, and I have to double check and check the car. And then I get inside wherever I'm going and I'm like, oh my God, did I put it in park? What if the car gets towed? And all this other stuff that I need to tell myself is not going to happen. And if I'm home, I consistently check out the window. I'm paranoid about sending my kids to school. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to them every single day. And it's not like just a new school or new year. I felt like that every single day since the first day of school for my 11-year-old. And I don't know how to shake it. There are other things, but I won't kind of get into that stuff. And then the other thing is I will occasionally have mixed episodes where one day in the morning I'll be really high up in mania. I'm cleaning the house, I'm running errands, I'm getting all the stuff that I need to get done, even for that week, because I take advantage of the mania when it comes so that I can get a lot of stuff done and then not worry about it like within the next couple of days to come. So that's something that's really difficult and I'm trying to control, but it's almost like it's something that I can't. I am on medication, but like I said, we're still adjusting dosages, trying different meds and trying to figure out what works for me. So it's really frustrating because I'll start that day with the manic episode and then I just crash out of nowhere. Partway through the afternoon, I'm just over it. I want to go to bed, I want to go to sleep, but I can't. So it gets to be really frustrating, and then that's where my rage side of things will kick in, and I just get really angry because of the way that I'm feeling, because I'm crashing, and it's really hard to control that. So for me, I think that's pretty much it. I do have pretty bad anxiety too, but that's something that comes along with it, and I spoke a little bit about that, being paranoid. If anybody has any questions, like specifically of my own experience or comments about your own, please let me know, and I will maybe film another video like this. You can message me privately if there's something that you guys want me to share, and obviously it'll be anonymous. But for now, that's really all I wanted to say about my bipolar, is what it looks like to me specifically. And like I said, my next video will be a gastric sleeve video. It's going to be about my next nutrition and my support group, just my own experiences, what I went over. I did just have my first group and it went so-so. So I will get into that in my next video. I just wanted to film this really quickly today while I have time. I had to make myself take a break from cleaning for this because my back started to hurt really bad, so now I'm sitting on the floor. Also, I'm not in my usual little filming area because my bedroom wall got painted today. So let me know if you guys like this setup better or the other one with like my curtain and stuff. Right now I'm sitting on my living room floor, but that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
So I know there's major glare on my glasses right now, but I realized that I forgot to mention my binge eating disorder. That is something that I'm currently dealing with, and it's part of the reason why I'm going to be having gastric sleeve surgery. I didn't want to really get into that, but it is something that I deal with every single day. I'm kind of obsessive, and I'm like constantly hungry, and I stress eat and things like that. Any specific questions, please let me know, and I'll try to answer them in my next video when I get into my gastric sleeve.